Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Rubik's Craft SMP. It's your boy, the Peanut Craft guy, or whatever. So I'm in my shop. We made this last time, and we've already got a couple orders, which is awesome. The first order is by good old Nate. Nate would like a tunnel in the overworld, which is surprising. I kind of expected people to only use this in the nether, but Nate is requesting an overworld tunnel with a pattern, and it looks like he wants the tunnel to look like an old sewer, basically. So we're gonna do that first. We'll also get over to Isman's, which actually just commissioned a tunnel for the end dimension, which is a noble cause, to say the least. I've been down that tunnel many times, and it takes quite a while. It looks like the Project Box Shulker Shop thing in a bobbers got completely changed. So I guess that's that now. And there's been a lot of spawn work going on, like various things like this, making the walls look nicer and stuff like that. And I think that this is the border expansion. Yeah, the border expansion is getting moved over there. These stairs have gotten fixed, so it's kind of cool to see some spawn get some cool fixes and developments that I I haven't been a part of, which makes me feel bad. But you know, I'm a busy guy. I'm building some nether tunnels and stuff. Speaking of nether tunnels, the one where we need to build for Nate, hopefully these guys don't bug me too much. Oh, you thought you could bug me too much? Oh my gosh, he did bug me too much. That was just a little too much right there. There we go. Oh my gosh, another one? All right, well, we're not doing Fight Night round 3 right now, okay? That's for another episode. What we're doing right now is this tunnel, which I already started. Did I not mention that? I started the tunnel. I just got like the ice moving all the way down. It's a pretty simple bracket that basically leads to Nate's base over there. We'll check that out when we get there and finishing the bridge. I've hauled over a bunch of stuff over here, including I forgot my shulker box. I'll have to get my shulker box later. But yeah, so I'm thinking of a pretty simple design here. So I don't have my box with me. No, I gotta make some new stuff. That's okay. That's okay. What I'm thinking is we're gonna make some of these cobbled deep slate stairs because or maybe we should get the tile ones. I think tile might actually work better. Let me try just a few of these and see. So if we break this, he's already got like the deep slate laid out, and it's supposed to look like a sewer kind of thing. So I'm gonna keep up with that deep slate theme and put some stairs like this, but also do it in a little bit of a sporadic pattern, like so. Whoop, like so, and then maybe another one like this, one like this, you know, just kind of a little bit all over the place. And then simply what we're going to do is place some water. We're going to need a infinite water source real quick. Right here, there we go. We're going to start filling these with water to make it kind of look sewery. Does that make sense? Look at that. So now we got like little water streams heading to the side, and we're going to do it on both sides, obviously. But it's not a full water block. It's just these like this, and I think that's going to end up looking pretty nice. What we're also going to do is I left most of the stuff that I needed inside the shulker box, which I'll have to go back to my base to get. But as a brief demonstration, we're going to put carpet over the ice so that it's not a shocking bright blue, and that still will have the effects and stuff. And I don't have a boat to test it out. Let me go grab the stuff that I need so I can continue this. Okay, so here's the deal. After getting my boat and my stuff and stuff like that and things and such and whatnot, I found out that if you have carpets, even though you can still walk really fast on top of them, right? Like if I've got blocks right here, I can spam jump the heck out of it and go pretty quickly. The weird thing is, though, is that when you place a boat down, it doesn't actually transfer the speed. Look how sluggish that is. As soon as you get to the ice, you're fast again. But if you're turning around, you want to get back on, well, you can't even technically get back on the carpet because it stops you. Which is kind of unfortunate because I really like having this, like, you know, I like hiding the blue with the black, but I don't think there's anything I can really do about that. I also tried moss over here. Still same thing, same properties as carpet. I just can't, I don't think there's anything I can do to fully hide this. The only other thing I could think of is putting down pressure plates. But just to give you an example of how good that probably won't look, it's like, now you just get like lines of blue in between and stuff, and get the weird noise when you go down it and stuff. But you do still go fast. It's just not working great, I think. So I think maybe we just don't use them. Also, there's no really dark pressure plates. The closest thing would be dark oak wood. But when it's compared to this dark of a block, which is black, you're going to notice that it's not dark. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We might be kind of screwed in terms of needing this blue. But again, next to the water doesn't look so bad. Now here comes the other thing that I'm wondering. So I've got two different designs going here, left and right. I really like this cracked water design. Oh, also, I forgot that I need the blocks to be gone on the sides. That's you know, that's just how it is. I already knew that, but I just kind of forgot. But now I remember again. So basically, we can either have it's sunk down one block and do the same thing we were doing with the water creeping, which I do like having this water here and stuff like that. Or we can have one stream of water that's continuous with just a dark blocks changed underneath it. Now, the benefit of this, I feel like it makes the blue stand out less, which is good. The downside is that you don't get this really cool effect, and I'm kind of feeling like the effect might be more important than the water. So I think that's what I'm going to go with, but I don't know. I might change my mind still. But if we're talking about walls, obviously we're not going to do dirt here. A big thing a lot of sewers have, or at least a lot of sewers I've seen in media representation, which admittedly I've not been down in the sewers. Okay, sue me. Sue me. But what I want to do is I have more cobbled deep slate here. Yeah, you can only saw cobbled deep slate. So I'm not getting any of these stairs from the lines that I carved out here. But we could do something like this, right? A lot of sewers, it will concave basically. In fact, maybe the ones underneath should be this. Well, let's, at least for now, try this. Then we break these blocks. And then, whoopsie daisies. Oh, here's another cobbled deep slate. We're going to need some regular, let's throw stuff we don't need back in here for a second. We're going to do regular, these guys, deep slate tiles. Let's only do 16 of them next. I don't know how much of these I'm actually going to need. Generally, I do the slabs because you can technically save on materials, but if they're for walls, this is a lot easier to do this anyway. Yeah, we could do that, and then just a simple scaffolding. Come here. Simple block like this, which would go here, but then it would extend the roof up by one. So actually, I don't know. And then if we do this, how does this look at least? It's a little bit tall, but it might be kind of nice tall. But then again, I don't know if I'm going to run into anything in there. You know, this might be this size for a reason. But I like how tall the sewers is. Like, this looks, it's looking kind of cool. I don't know. I think maybe we'll just do that. And then we'll also obviously add, like, block variations in there. Potentially even just regular deep slate. How did that look? Was that too much of a different color? It's a pretty different color. I don't know. And I have no idea how I get the right orientation. I guess it would be like that. Yeah, it kind of sticks out. We might have to even go with like blocks of coal or something because this is a pretty dark block. But yeah, I think that'd look good. I think that's a decent height. I'm just hoping none of this stuff runs into anything. So I'm gonna run around, carve out more of this so that it can be easier to place blocks, and I'll get rid of this. We're not doing that, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Actually, I just realized though. I'm forgetting one part of the tunnel, and that is the trapdoor aspect. So the way these work, if you want to use this without a boat, which Nate very well might. I mean, this is a relatively short distance that's being traveled, and usually the shorter the distance, the more you're like, I could just use regular running. And, you know, boats are kind of annoying because you have to, like, place them, and then you have room in your inventory and stuff like that. But, like, we need something like this, in which case the sewer height actually might not make sense to be that high. So let me try a few things and see where we get from there. Okay, so yeah, made some changes here. Basically, I decided to make the whole thing shorter by 2 blocks, actually, because I just could not find a way to organically include these trapdoors when they would just be hanging from the roof anyway. So I decided to go with that, and yeah, I lowered some things. You know, this is what it's looking like. I think it's looking pretty cool. Definitely look a lot cooler when it goes all the way down, but it's proving to be quite a grind. I had to clear out even more blocks from this tunnel, which is pretty crazy because there's already a decent amount cleared out. But I didn't want any stone to be peeking when you look down through here. I figured I might as well go all out because it is someone else's build at the end of the day. You know, if it was my own tunnel, then I probably wouldn't care about a couple of stone slivers showing up here and there. But I wanted to go do it all out. I go all out for this one. Yeah, the water is going to be a pain because these are all source blocks, because obviously when you waterlog something, you can't make it running water. It has to be source blocks, so I'm going to have to transport water quite some ways or just constantly make new infinite sources other places. Either way, it'll be a little bit of a challenge. Now, another challenge I need to do is I just need more deep slate. It's taken most of my cobbled deep slate. I do have some non-cobbled still, but you know, that doesn't transfer to cobbled very easily, so I'm going to have to figure that out. But I'll get a little bit of grinding done, and then I'll show you more progress on this soon. Okay, when I came back to my base, my beautiful, beautiful base, that's actually not that beautiful yet, that certainly needs some more work that we should probably get back to as soon as we're done with all these tunnel shenanigans. But I went back to my base because I need to start mining to get some deep slate, and I realized I still don't have like a stairway or anything to get down to the like the deeper levels. So we're actually going to work on that real quick. Instead of going down right now, we're first going to head over to the nearby river / ocean. It's technically an ocean. I think it's technically an ocean. It's just in between two big bodies of land. But we're going to grab some famous kelp. And the reason we're grabbing some famous kelp, if you don't know, kelp has a secret property. It's not secret at all. A lot of people know it. But kelp has a property where if you place it inside of water, even if it is flowing water, it'll change it to a waterlogged kelp, thus creating water sources, basically. I don't want to break all the kelp, so I got to remember to break from the top and stuff. Woo! Also got to remember to breathe. I don't have my Aqua Infinity or Respiration or whatever it is hat anymore. Okay, yeah, so we need quite a bit of this. But basically, this is the easiest way to make a really tall one block size pillar up, I guess, or water pillar. Because otherwise you're gonna have to place water up and down all those places. So we're gonna use this kelp to create basically a water elevator so we can get up from the deeper levels easier. 64 plus 64 is 124. That should be plenty. We should be good. Okay. Yeah, so I think I can actually swim into my base through here. Yeah, I actually love this. There's like a huge opening from our pool here where we take the wheat and stuff. I removed the sugarcane that was here because I don't need it anymore. I've got that thing down there, even though it's really inefficient. Okay, so let's get back over to where I was. And we're basically going to start digging right down here and create a tunnel down and then a tunnel back up. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, okay. Okay, false alarm. I thought I was going to fall down a pit. So I had my finger. Ooh. Oh, well, that's very peculiar. Is this the one I already found? Oh, that's what this block is. I don't even think I fully acknowledged that. I think it was either Matanui Man or MBR who was with me a long time ago, and we discovered these quartz. Well, that actually might be a bit of an issue then, if this is digging straight down, because I don't want to break one of these guys. Let's see. How much damage will we do? That won't be a ton of damage. I think we're gonna be just breaking one of those. Okay. I know that's pretty big crime, but we don't want to move our spot. I don't remember what I was saying before. Oh yeah, I hit my record button because I just was getting ready to fall down. I was getting ready for karma to hit me for digging straight down, and I wanted to catch it on camera. But that was a false alarm. Anyways, let's keep digging. Okay, so here's where it gets a little bit weird. We've made it down to bedrock level. I believe this is the highest level of bedrock that we are on. We need to basically start placing water and kelp. And I probably should have taken more than just one water bucket, but I didn't. So that's a thing. So we're going to break these torches. It's going to get a little bit dark, and there's not much I can do about that, so my apologies. We're going to place this as high as we can, and then kelp our way up. And then we can break this last one, actually. Place it a little bit higher, kelp our way up. Break the last one. Water. Kelp our way up. Break. Water. And kelp our way up. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit tedious, but not too bad. What I have learned, though, is that it's definitely a lot easier to do the water and kelp at the same time than to come back here later on and do the kelp, because then you really risk drowning. Well, right now, I'm pretty safe. So this should be done pretty quickly. But yeah, we'll just get this kelp growing all the way to the top. Okay, we're all the way up, and now we just basically have to do the same thing, but right here, go all the way down. This time, we don't have to worry about any water or kelp. The hard part's done. This is all source blocks down here, which means bubbles can go up it as soon as we put down our soul sand. Don't worry about that. I knew that was coming. That is a... Ooh, should I just use regular stone? It's too late. It's too late. It doesn't matter. This is all going by in a blink of an eye anyway. There we go. So yeah, we're just going to dig straight down again. Okay, we made it down, and now it's time for the fun part. We just go up here. In fact, I almost want to change this to a slab. Actually, can I just remove it completely? Well, okay, we'll worry about that later. Now, we break the bottom one. Shoots them all up. Those are slowly going to start going up. And then put down our soul sand. Bubbles? There's the bubbles. Look at that. We shoot up so much faster. And now we have a quick and easy way to get some more cobbled deep slate, which we need for our tunnel to finish our first commissioned tunnel ever. But yeah, just to show you, woo, just drop down again. We've got the water here. And I think I saw crystals growing up there, which is actually kind of cool because we just happened to dig right next to one of those crystal geysers, if you will. It's definitely not called a crystal geyser, but one of those crystal things. So I don't think that'll mess with us, because I don't think you can stand on crystals, can you? I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe we, I can't, wait, I can check real quick. We're doing some science. Some quick, off-the-cuff science. Where are you? Right here. Can you only place those on, no, we place them right here. Oh, you can fall on them. Wait, can you fall on them sideways, too? Okay. That could actually kill us then. I'm going to have to... Ooh, I like seeing these around. Let me just leave these around for a second. Might help the Pirate Cove at some point. Yeah, so that's actually... That's actually going to be a little bit tricky. I think I'm going to have to place a water bucket. Suck it up, because... Oh, shoot, is this going to go faster? No, I gave it enough time. Okay, I broke it, but that's not the one I wanted to break. Okay, do you guys see my dilemma here? That did half my health, so I'm gonna have to fix that. You know what? That's another episode problem. That's a tomorrow problem. In the meantime, we've got a little bit more cobbled D slate. I'm just gonna go put that in the tunnel and see how far that gets us. It's not much, but it's honest work. I also still have some in my chest. All right, we have returned and placed all of the cobbled deep slate into these brick formations to get this far into the tunnel, and we just have to get all the way over there now, which is still a little bit of grinding. Not a little bit, quite a bit of grinding actually, but I should be able to knock it out definitely next episode, if not by next episode. But that's just about going to do it for this one. I do have one more accent piece I want to add, and that's of course that we need lighting, because we don't want mobs spawning here, and I think just some occasional blue torches will really sell the sewer vibe a little bit, like so. I was thinking I could also get some lichen at some point and place the lichen around, because that will add some like almost griminess, and the sewer should be pretty grimy. So I might do that as well, but I don't know if that's going to make it too lit. We'll see, because I kind of like the ambience. In fact, I like the ambience so much that I want to break out this real quick, just the nearest light sources, so that I can have a little bit of a darker atmosphere in here for when I take the usual episode thumbnail. So I think if I head this way, we're having a much similar much similar thumbnail to a few episodes ago, but that's okay. Might have to rig this just a bit here and place that there, and then how's that? A little close to the camera, but that's okay. I think it's good. Let's just do that right there. And there we go. That's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. One last thing I wanted to mention. Last episode, I had made a guess as to why there's a sudden increase of views on one of my videos. I just assumed it was probably view botting because I've not had a video on any channel get this level of random algorithm luck from not even search terms, but from recommended and home feeds. And I've been reading all the comments that you guys leave, by the way. So if you leave a comment, I'll read it. Thank you. And a lot of you guys are saying that YouTube just recommended and you guys watched, then you guys liked it, you stayed. So thank you for that. And I apologize if I sounded accusatory. Obviously, I appreciate you guys being here. And you're not bots, okay? It was just weird. YouTube's never done that to me before. It's never thrown one of my videos on people's home pages for literally no reason. So I guess that happened. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Rubik's Craft SMP. So long.